Just tried this for the first time today. I got it from Trader Joe's. I'm just tired of like pump bottle lotions because then there's a bunch of lotion left at the bottom and it doesn't come out in the pump. And so I'm always having to cut open the bottle to use the rest of it. So I'm tired of that. So I figured having like a top open lotion would be a little bit easier to do that. I'm always nervous trying new products because my body needs like no reason to break out in hives. I did do a test patch of this and it was fine. So hopefully this should be fine. Sometimes I get like a delayed reaction when it comes to hives. Like I'll be sitting with the product on for like maybe 2 hours and then all of a sudden my skin will break out in hives. So I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. The ingredients seem okay. It smells amazing. I love it. Today we're going to be making a new recipe for dinner that I probably found on Instagram while I was doom scrolling, but it looked interesting. It's like a one-pot meal in a Dutch oven and I have one now, so I'm trying to find any recipe I can to use that Dutch oven. Today has been a lot for me health-wise. I don't know what is going on, but my allergies are out of control. I have been having a really hard time breathing today, so I will be taking like a lot of deep breaths in between. I wanted to record like an evening because I've really been liking my evening routine lately. I feel like I've been sleeping so well because of it. So we are going to be making a tomato pasta with salmon, and the main cheese that's in there is usually feta in this recipe, but I am going to be using the bourguignon. You'll see it. I'll show you. I'm also not following any of the actual measurements because I'm crazy and I love to like just wing it sometimes. Essentially, I have all the ingredients and we're just gonna throw it all together and hope for the best. Usually it turns out fine for me, so it's okay. I've become somewhat of a regular in the kitchen now, so I feel more confident with my baking and cooking abilities. So let's get started. Oh. Test. Very good. Very good. Oh my god. Adding the lemon on top. Oh, so good. I love anything lemony. Highly recommend. I'll link the recipe below if you want and actually follow the directions unlike I did. I think I like it with the bourguignon cheese better than like feta. I'm not a huge fan of feta, which is why I replaced it, but I'm sure the feta recipe is good too. So I finished dinner and I'm thinking about dessert, but I'm not sure I want to eat anything right now. I'm really hungry. I did want to share, I did go to the library today, so I wanted to share with you the books that I got from there. The first one is The Bewitching by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I have been anxiously waiting for this because I am very excited about this book. I saw this at Barnes & Noble and I immediately put it on hold at the library because it just gives so much fall vibes. Like, it's about witches and research and just like historical context and stuff like that. So it just seems so fall. But I didn't want to buy the book because I read another book by this author, Gods of Jade and Shadow, which I didn't really love. But I also read it in 2019, and my taste in reading has changed drastically since then. So I'm hoping I really like this. I thought the premise really excited me, so I'm very excited to start this at some point, maybe this week. And then while I was checking out, I saw this on the shelf. It was like a skip the line kind of thing. Like, you can get it, but only for 14 days. Usually holds are for like, I think 20 days. But this one was only for 14 days. So am I going to be able to finish this? I don't know. This book is so heavy. I think it's like more than 500 pages long. Yeah, it's like 500 plus pages long. Honestly, the next few weeks, I don't really got much going on. So I might read this. And I'm traveling next week, so I might read this on the plane there. I'm very excited about this. I have heard so much, yet so little at the same time about this. Like, I don't know anything about this plot other than the main character's name is Alice and her professor dies, so she goes to hell. Like, that's it. That's all I know. I think there is some element of like romance in this, potentially. I don't know. But I am very excited. These two books I am very excited about. I haven't been excited about books like this in a really long time. I'm also currently reading All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Crosby. As you can tell, there's a very fall theme going on with the books that I'm reading because I miss it so much. I wish it was autumn. I hate the heat so much. This is a small town mystery slash, I would call it a thriller, honestly. This reads kind of like an SVU episode, like SVU Law and Order. The main character, Titus, is the first black sheriff in this county, Sharon County, in Virginia, which I thought was really cool because I live in Virginia. And it also explores like a lot of like racial bias and like how him being a black cop, what does that mean when there's like crime, especially by black people in his county. So it's very interesting, and I feel for him a lot because he's always trying to uphold the law, but there's a lot of racial tension in this county. And yeah, it's pretty intense. I don't think I was expecting it to be that intense, but there's really, really dark themes. And honestly, I don't think I can read this at night because I did it 2 nights ago. I read this at night and I had some crazy dreams afterwards. Like scary dreams. But yeah, I just want to share what I'm currently reading. I am now gonna start watching the USA versus Belgium, I think. USA versus Belgium game. They are in the round of 16 and this is really exciting because I hope they win, but if they lose, I don't really care. I'm not that pressed about it. While watching, since I'm not that into soccer, I will be playing Stardew Valley because I love that game so much.